What's up, everyone? I hope you've all had a productive week. As we come to the end of this week, we have some exciting Ripple and XRP updates to share with you. There have been some rumors that Coinbase just bought 40 million XRP. Could this be some sign that they want to relist XRP on their platform? Stick around to the end of this video to find out more. We will get into that and a whole lot more in this video. Hey, don't forget to join in our giveaway, guys. We will be giving away $1,000 to first, $500 to second, and $250 worth of XRP to the third place lucky winner. You can check it out in the comment section below for all the requirements. Lucky winners will be announced on Money Side right here on April the 1st. So without further ado, let's roll that intro and get into all the juicy details of today's video. As always, welcome back to Money Side, your favorite crypto news channel. If you're new here, welcome to the XRP Army. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on all the juicy details of today's video. To get us started, we have this tweet from Underrated Dom that says, wait, Coinbase just bought 40 million XRP. You already know what's up. Following this transaction, there have been some rumors that Coinbase is planning on relisting XRP. We can't be too sure what's really happening behind the curtains, but if this actually turns out to be accurate, we will witness some massive market movements on the XRP asset. As you all know by now, Elon Musk has become a familiar name inside the crypto space, and his name has come up yet again in another tussle with the SEC. As we can see from this tweet from First Squawk, Elon Musk accuses U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission of conducting an unrelenting investigation into him and Tesla. This has garnered attention from the XRP community. XRP Crypto Wolf responded saying that Elon Musk should indeed join the fight with Ripple and the XRP army by suing the SEC. Even John Deaton commented on the same, replying to Elon Musk saying that over 1,000 of the 65,000 that have joined the fight against the SEC do not own XRP. They joined because they were tired of the SEC's overreach, extortion, and bullying tactics. He urged Elon Musk to join so that he can choose to be either silent member or be out front. Moving on from that, Kurt Wuckert Jr., CoinGeek's chief Bitcoin historian, has been making high-profile TV appearances. He joined Fox Business this week in an interview where he talked about whether there's a difference between Ethereum and XRP. So what did Kurt say about Ethereum and XRP? Kurt was very straightforward in his statements. In his opinion, Kurt said there's no difference between Ethereum and XRP. He shares that Ethereum was arguably the first ICO, and Vitalik Buterin had said himself that it was done to raise money for creating Ethereum 2.0. He went on to emphasize that the opinion on Ethereum not being a security mainly was based on William Hinman's opinions. Kurt shared with Fox Business that Ethereum barely escaped classification as a security. That's because of its proof-of-work algorithm. But since now it has changed to the proof-of-stake algorithm, the argument is now paper-thin. Klayman noted that William Hinman and Jay Clayton had a lot of conflict within the SEC, and that Gensler had mainly inherited this issue without a clear conclusion. She believes he can't go after Ripple XRP without also going against Ethereum, at least on the surface. This was something Kurt agreed with. He also stated that he admires Gensler and his approach to the matter in general. He claimed that he had demonstrated concern for the process and that he wasn't the kind to just try bringing everything into compliance through regulation. As we cover Ripple versus SEC updates, we can see that the court is set to unseal SEC memos publicly. Do you all think this wait was worth it? Well, there has been a mystery behind two sealed memos in the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit. The XRP army and the entire crypto community have been eagerly waiting to see what's inside. Judge Annalisa had ruled that the deadline for unsealing both those memos would be the 17th of January. But I guess we had to wait until today for those memos to be unsealed. The memos have been termed as a piece of crucial evidence in the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit, and it's why they've managed to grab everyone's attention. Analysts believe that evidence held in these two memos will lead the case towards more clarity on whether XRP is a security or not. Jeremy Hogan on his Twitter shared what happens next. The judge will do a quick order to the clerk to unseal the exhibits. He added that by the time he was issuing the statement, it was 7 p.m. court time. Everything would happen tomorrow. Many people are confused as to why things have to be dragged along in this lawsuit every time. As the lawsuit proceeds, it's creating a lot of confusion over what the XRP community members should expect in the future. It's being intended that these two memos will provide more clarity on where we are headed with the case. The Ripple and SEC have each offered their own version of what's buried in those pieces of evidence. According to the SEC, Ripple and its then CEO Christian Larson were aware that XRP would be classified as a security under government regulations. Larson, who is now the chairman of Ripple, claims that the SEC is misrepresenting the documents, claiming that the memos will clearly state that Ripple's lawyers eventually concluded that its tokens were not securities. As we wind up on today's video, everyone must reassess the value of technology. We can be in a loop of speculation forever, but at some point we will have to shift towards value creation, not just value absorption. We have already seen 13 years of value absorption, and now is the time to start doing things differently. Time now to look at the charts. This one, pretty self-explanatory. The price is fluctuating in between this gigantic channel. If we do not break below the support trend line, then I think there's a good chance we will see the price touching the bottom resistance line. We could see XRP drop one more time as it's following the trend to the downside, and then once it breaks out of the downtrend, we could see a massive spike back up to $1. If we look at Bitcoin over the last few days, Bitcoin falls very quickly, and I think this is not the end. I think Bitcoin can make a pullback to resistance level of 41,500 and continue to fall to at least the support level at 36,400. If the price breaks 36,400, then we can fall to 30,000 or even $25,000 to $27,000 US. We expect this scenario, so be prepared for the coming movements. Wishing you a good day and big profits. Do your own research and always trade safely, guys. Please keep in mind we're not a licensed financial advisor. All videos on this channel are intended for entertainment purposes only. Tell us what you think in the comment section below, and let's have a conversation. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, and please click on that subscribe button below and turn on notifications so you get informed whenever we post our amazing content. Thanks again, and we'll see you on the next Money Side.